Hi everyone, my name is Dasha and welcome back to Tiny Bunny. Last episode we left off on this not really pleasant part of to me because I'm literally gonna become one of them. And that's the part that I didn't want to happen. I don't know how it led to that. It's because I picked Alisa in the first few hours of the game, I guess. When it was either Polino or Alisa. I'm gonna take the hat. Suddenly, fighting its way through the flute melody, a thought came to me. The glasses they found were in Simeon's possession. My new acquaintances must have known what happened to him. Or even worse.
Куда подевался Семён? Что с ним стало?
And where did Simeon disappear to? What happened to
С
him?
остальными детьми.
And the other children? The bear and the owl looked at each other. The wolf boy curled into a ball and the fox lowered its pointy nose off her mask. The one who was kept in a cage. The one who cuts into little pieces. The one who wears a skin face took them. If I knew how to cross myself, I would do it.
Хотите сказать, это был человек?
So you're saying it was a human?
Чем ты только слушал?
Were you even listening to us? Bro, I'm just making fucking sure.
Разве можно назвать такого, как он, человеком?
How can you call someone like him human?
Одно слово. Взрослый.
There's just one word for him. An adult.
В мире взрослых так легко потеряться.
Imagine if that's my father. I would be like, I'm just not my father. Like Anton. I don't know why I'm always saying my. Imagine if that was Anton's father. I don't know how I came up to that. I just imagine. Cause I don't know where he is all the time, you know? But it's not him 100%. But they did move here for his job. I don't know what his job is. So, just, keep that in mind, I guess. It's so easy to get lost in the adult world.
Убийцы, жестокие дрессировщики и равнодушные родители.
Killers, cruel animal trainers, and cold parents.
Лучше об этом вовсе не думать, чтобы не грустить.
If you want to get sad, better not to think about
Не
it.
знаю, как вам, а мне печалиться совсем не хочется.
I don't know about you, but I definitely don't want to be sad.
Я сегодня какой-то не грустный.
Somehow, I'm also not sad today.
А ты?
What about you, Anton? Huh? I was lost and thought, staring at the pine, trying to pinpoint the location of the flute. I was sure that the person who played it was standing right behind the piney stalks. Someone tall, going over the holes in the flute with their long fingers.
Что, сядем тосковать или займемся отдыхом?
What now? Are we gonna sit and be sad or have some
Алиса
fun?
хотела что-то показать.
Alisa wanted to show me something.
Давай начнем с самой сладкой части программы.
Let's start with the sweet stuff. The fox girl took out a handful of candy from her pocket and handed them to each of the kids. Covers shuffled. The smell of pineapple, cocoa, and melon wafted through the air. Ew! The last treat, a chocolate covered waffle candy Alyssa put right in my mouth. Gross. She's literally gross. My tongue wasn't full in spiciness. Spiciness? Spiciness. I felt like my body was covered in the floor and small sparks were running along it. I chewed on the waffle and the chocolate, gulped them down, enjoying the vivid taste.
Спасибо.
Thanks. Boy. My gratitude was barely audible because my lips were already touching the inside of a mask. No fucking shit. I didn't even notice how I put it against my face. The paper mash was warm. The mask stuck into my skin, giving it a nice prickle. The kind when you drive into a hot bath after being outside in the winter, when you lie there and purr from the soapy water.
Говорила же, это твое!
See, told you, this is yours. Mine.
Чего стоим? За нас веселиться никто не будет.
What are we waiting for? The fun won't have itself.
То верно.
You're right. The melody kept swirling in the field like a hurricane. I couldn't wait to release the energy, the heat that this enchanting music was filling me with. The owl jumped and disappeared into the sky. I heard her laughter from somewhere above, and then she leaned back, huffing and sighing.
Можешь. Попробуй.
You can do it too. Give it a try. I followed suit. I can fucking fly? I hate this game. I am no longer human. I'm literally a fucking puppet now. My feet tore off from the ground. I flew towards the stairs like a rocket and screamed with happiness after seeing my friends down below. What about Ola? You leaving Ola? I'm gonna cry just thinking about it. He is leaving Ola alone. She's already bored and she doesn't know she's with her parents that scream and do this and that. And he's just gonna leave her. That's kind of selfish. It's because he's having fun right now, and Ola is probably, waiting for him home. It's first colored, never seen it being colored. The wind helped me fly. It felt like I was jumping on a huge trampoline. Okay. The stars looked like vivid sparkles that I could reach and lick up. The moon also got closer, and then I plunged. I got scared that I would break my legs for a moment, but my soles landed softly on the ground and I regained my balance.
С нами ты в безопасности.
You're safe
И
with
все
us,
твои мечты станут явью.
and all your dreams will come
Я так
true.
счастлива наконец обрести тебя.
I'm so happy that I finally found you. I'm not. I miss Ola.
Зайчик.
Bunny, I miss Ola. In a fit of merry laughter, I realized the most important thing. These four are not a threat. My real enemies, and I felt that with every single hair on my mask, were those who knew nothing about magic, humans from the village. What about Ola? I started to realize how alive my surroundings have become. I heard the dry grass under the snow moon. I saw faces of the trees and the stars. The trees were smirking and the stars were grimacing in fear. That is literally Berserk. That is literally Berserk's face. Oh my gosh. That's right, be scared. I'll jump up to you, and I snap my teeth, then let out a gibbering laugh, jumping up along with the fox. I flew higher than the tallest pine and stayed in the air. I swear Alisa followed my rhythm. I knew that she was smiling, so I smiled too. And the flute just kept on playing, carrying us higher and higher.
Ты чё, опять в облаках летаешь?
Hey, you got your head in the clouds again? What the fuck? What the fuck am I here? What the? What? Huh? How did that even happen? What? I was so convinced that was it. I was so convinced that I became one of them. What the fuck? Now with you around, I thought, trying to unlock my chin from the desk. My muscles felt slightly sore, but that feeling was pleasant. The whole class was wandering about for some reason, whispering and passing notes to each other. Their faces looked like the skull's mask for me, bleak and boring. There's another missing poster, by the way. I yawned, remembering the time I was soaring high above the forest with Lisa by my side, laughing and squeezing my hand. Perhaps, no. Probably it was all just a dream. Thank fucking God. Because I didn't walk back from the forest, just woke up in my bed on a normal morning with tea and medicine. Still, see, that's another missing. Still, I was really worried about trying to find a rational explanation to my night dance. That feeling of flight was much more important. See, Vova, Simeon, who is that? They're 12 years old. So they're from this class. The knowledge of how it felt to be hanging in the air above the treetops of majestic pines and baring my teeth at the
Ну
moon.
чего?
What do you want?
Чё? Пока ты носом клевал, Катька пропала.
What do I want? While you were nodding off, your Katya went missing. Loki deserved. That's Katya. She was a bitch. That's what you get. Y'all don't be a bitches. Don't bully anybody or you will go missing. That is a threat. Don't be nice to everyone and the world will be nice to you. My sleepiness was gone in an instant. I frowned in
Как
suspicion.
пропал? Быть не может.
What do you mean? It can't be. Yeah. Katya's mail that tells our grade 6B was last seen during the day on January 16th at the school ER. Identified feature: husband, green eyes, light brown hair, lean build. She was dressed in a fur-hatted coat, a knitted hat with pom-pom, a white scarf and gloves. Special identifying features: wears a strawberry-themed scrunchie. If anyone has information on Katya whereabouts, call the following number: police or Katya's mother. Episode 4. Stop your hooves and wait. Biasha joined us at the table, gnawing anxiously on his lower lip.
Тосик, ты почти в этом сраном лесу живёт.
Toshik, you're almost living in the fucking forest.
Вчера ничего странного не видел, на?
Have you seen anything strange yesterday? So how did that even happen? I replied with a complete lie.
Нет.
Nah,
Я тоже.
me neither.
Повезло, что классуха моим родакам нажаловалась из-за оценок.
I got lucky that homework teacher complained to my folks about my grades.
Вот меня и не выпустили вечером на репетицию.
So they didn't let me out for the art rehearsal.
А то на месте Катьки оказались бы мы.
If they did, we'd be in Katya's shoes now. So how the fuck did that happen? How am I... So I did go in rehearsal or what? Did I fall asleep with Oля? Like, so the Paulina never called? I don't get it. Biasha scratches Adam's apple.
Это...
So
я сказать
here's...
хотел, на.
So here's the thing,
Я кое-что слышал.
I heard something.
Этим утром я, как обычно, в школу шел. Вдруг слышу плач за деревьями. Девчати. Сечетина.
I was going to school this morning as usual, and then I heard a shrill cry coming from behind the trees. A girl's voice. See what I mean?
Ну, я про Катьку-то не знал тогда. Да и знал бы, стрёмно оно, братки.
I didn't know about the Katya then. Even if I did, it would have still been scary, guys.
У нас не лучше ноти. Темно, как в зопе.
The mornings here are as bad as nights. It's so dark you can't see a thing.
Вдруг это Катька была, а?
What if it was Katya?
А главное, в месте таком паршивом, в буреломе, что неподалеку от кладбища.
And it was the worst possible place among the windfield near the cemetery.
Хорош пургу гнать.
Bullshit.
Да зуб даю, на! Сам слышал!
I swear I heard it with my own ears.
А вы уверены, что Катя действительно пропала?
Are you sure Katya really went missing?
Вон, Лилия Павловна, Катькина матушка, даже на работу не пришла.
Look, even her mom, Lilia Pavlovna, didn't show up for work today.
Слетела контрольная, на!
The test is over.
Как пить дать, пацаны, это Катька в тайге стонала.
I'm telling you guys, it was Katya moaning in Taiga.
А значит, и до неё маньячела добрался.
The serial killer got her too. I remember Katya. She was both beautiful and mean. If you're mean, you're not beautiful. That's all I'm gonna say. If you're mean, if you're a terrible person, you're not pretty. That's all I'm gonna say. If you can be the nicest person, like, I'm just saying, if you're mean, if you bully people, like, you might look stunning. You might look like you have, like, model features. I mean, yeah, I get it. Like, but that does not make you, like, you know, a good person. You're not beautiful. You're not pretty. I don't know how to explain that. Like, every woman, like, I'm gonna say that just, like, you know, from woman wise, because that's what I'm talking about Katya, because he was said beautiful and mean. A woman, not all women can be pretty, right? Like, they're all beautiful in their own way. But actually, not all of them, because, oh, I don't know how to explain that. I just hope you guys get me. Like, you can be stunning, you can be chef kiss, your eyes could be beautiful, even your face can be symmetrical, one in one, but your fucking soul can be so terrible that it rots you out as a whole person, and you just don't find that person pretty anymore. I really hope you get what I mean. I hope you get what I mean. The first girl in our class was the first girl in our class with a maturing body, to the envy of all our other girls. The main source of a gossip, a snake, and a bitch. How would you be jealous if someone started growing tits early? Like, you'll get your way, you'll get it. Like, I don't get it. Like, oh yeah, she's maturing. She got her period, bro. Like I don't know. Like, to the envy of all the other girls, like envy, right? I don't know. Whatever. Shut up, Dasha. Shut up. Dasha started counting with his fingers.
Сенечка, Вова, Семен, Катя. 4 человека, да.
Сенечка, Сенечка? Who is Сенечка? Vova, Семен, Katya, 4 people, eh? Roman slammed his hands on the desk.
Так, пацаны, отныне смотреть в оба.
Alright guys, from now on we always keep our guard up.
Далеко друг от друга не отходим, как в дурацких ужастиках.
Don't split it out from the group like in the stupid horror movies. There's like 3 rules in the horror movies. I saw like a TikTok about it. Don't split up, don't do something, and don't have sex. That's what I saw. I don't know why. Like, it was so stupid. Oh my gosh, I can name you so many scary movies I've seen where there's gonna be like intimate scene, right? And just like they would be killed immediately. Oh, I don't even think about
На
that.
остальных мне плевать, но вас я в обиду не дам.
I don't care about the rest, but you two are under my
Как и
protection.
Полинку.
And Polina too. I hope your relationship works out. I already forgotten that I was ever into Polina. The only girl combined my thought after last night was Elisa. Ain't no fucking way you're in love with her. The boys went to the cafeteria and I was left alone, scrabbling in my notebook, drawing rows of pines and 2 small figures flying between the treetops and the full moon. A bunny and a fox. She was ran up to my shoulders, sneaking playfully under the hem of my shirt. Dumb bitch. Even though soaring through the sky felt so simple, there was still something evil weighing me down. The corpses was defiantly still in the village. They were hiding something horrible under a mask of appearances.
Рисуешь?
What are you drawing? Embarrassed, I covered the notebook, as if there was something shameful about the figures above the forest.
Да ничего, так, дурака валяю.
Nothing really, just fooling around. Oh my goodness, she's so what the fuck? She looks mid-20s. Why does she look so old? Polina put her elbows on her. She's a 6th grader. Her hands are so pretty. Her nails are so long. Oh my goodness. I envy that. Polina put her elbows on her desk. I had already forgotten how light and graceful she was, just like a violin. Dude, she looks so old. Look, you even see the smile lines. Like, does she smile that much? She's 11. No, not 12, 13. I wish she could also jump around with us after stripping away her mask of fake mundanity. I smiled, imagining Polina's skirt. I smiled, imagining Polina's skirt flapping in the wind, the stars sparkling around us, her asking in the bellman whenever it's all a dream, and myself telling her that it doesn't matter. Polina's expression grew dark again.
Уже слышал про Катю?
Have you heard about Katya?
Ужасно.
It's a tragedy.
Да.
Yeah.
Ужасно еще и то, что Катю мне жалеть сложно.
It's also tragic that I find it difficult to empathize with her.
Я правда ищу в себе сострадание, но вспоминаю ее поступки и...
I tried so hard, but then I remember all her nasty deeds and... Polina shook her head.
Я чудовище, да?
I'm a monster, aren't I? No, I thought, you're one of the most beautiful girls I've ever met, but alas, you're only number 2 on that list. I decided not to say that out loud.
Плохо, наверное, что исчезновение анкеты расстроило меня больше, чем пропажа одноклассницы.
Wait, fuck. It's not okay that I felt worse when I lost my crush on Neri than... It's not okay that I felt worse when I lost my crush on Neri than... I felt worse when I lost my crush on Neri than when she went missing. Alright, I get that. My nostrils picked up and smell of candy, trees, and
Ты
fireworks.
потеряла анкету?
You lost your crush on Neri?
Да, и кто-то сейчас читает чужие секреты.
Yeah, somebody out there is reading our secrets now. Other secrets people now. Other people's secrets now. Yeah, the forest. I thought, imagining the crooked branches turning notebook pages, touching the childish handwriting with the icy twigs.
Надеюсь, ее найдут.
What? Wait, it's okay. I hope this search goes well. I wasn't sure whenever she spoke about Katya or her notebook. I wanted to ask her about it, but then I noticed Polina's intense stare directed at me.
Что?
What?
Ты будто изменился.
You've changed. I smoothed my hair flat, surprised.
Просто не выспался.
I just didn't sleep well tonight.
Сегодня ты точно какая-то другая мелодия. Очень древняя, таинственная.
You're a different melody today, some mysterious, ancient tune. What the fuck are middle schoolers on about, bro? Like, imagine you're just sitting, minding your own business, and then a person comes up to you. You're a different melody today. I feel like you're ancient melody today. You're so nonchalant. I would cry. If I would cry if someone came up to me and they were literally saying like, I sound like this, I sound like that. Like, what bullshit are you on about? I thought about the flute's melody, strumming between the bushy treetops.
Надеюсь, ты никому не рассказал про наш вчерашний разговор?
I hope you haven't told anyone about our chat yesterday.
Что ты?
Of course not. She nodded, as if acknowledging that she can fully trust me. I wasn't sure whether I might write such trust.
А может, погуляем после уроков?
Wanna go for a walk after school?
Дедушка чувствует себя лучше. Я могу задержаться вечером.
Grandma has been feeling better recently. I can return home a bit later. Her hair cascaded down around her shoulders. The smell was so wonderful that it sent me flying towards the glowing stars on my inner cosmos without any magic.
Почему бы и нет? Давай.
Oh, well, why not? Deal.
Тогда после алгебры на заднем дворе.
Then I'll see you in the backyard after algebra. She leaned forward and looked at me with her piercing eyes again, then mumbled, as if guessing.
Что-то из мусорского?
Something wrong with something from Mr. Ski?
Нет, пожалуй.
No, probably not. What? Then she left and Roka pressed the doorway in her place. He plopped on the seat next to me and started whispering in
Ты
my
с
ear.
ней говорил?
Did you talk to her? Yasha walked towards us, but Rome stopped him from angry glare.
Бяш, отвали на пару минут.
Yasha saw for a bit. He came in so happy and then he left. I love this guy. He's like, yeah, Basha is my number one. Basha, then Ola. And that's it. I don't care about anyone others. I like Basha and I like Ola. They're my top two. I don't have a top three. Fuck them all, bro. I hate everyone equally. I don't like Anton. I don't really like Ronka, actually. I don't. Polina is alright, you know? I guess she can be number three. Yeah. Basha, Ola, Polina. The mother of Anton, I don't really like the father. And yeah, I don't like anybody of these. I don't know about Vova. I don't know him. He seems really sweet. So he might be a good person. Basha curled his lips in frustration and disappeared from the classroom. Roma returned his attention to me.
Ну, говорил или нет?
Well, did you?
Она что-то сказала про меня?
Well, did she say anything about me? I could barely stop myself from flashing a sad, desperate smile. Romka, the leader of a team while throwing, was in love, madly in love. His gaze bulled with hope, please, worries. He looked like a pure, naive boy that shielded himself from the world with sports, delinquency, and coldness. Could I really betray him on this moment of weakness? Could I make the right choice in a situation where nothing is right? I thanked God before speaking.
Она спрашивала, где ты будешь после уроков.
She asked where you will be after school. Aww. Dude, why Anton? Why is she in love with Anton? I so see Roma with Polina. I see they being perfect together. His face the next moment was worth the effort of telling this lie. Romka was beaming with
А
happiness.
ты что?
And what'd you say?
Сказал, что ты будешь на заднем дворе.
I told her you'd be in the backyard. Aww. Romka laid his lips in excitement. He grabbed my wrist so hard I thought it would break.
Ну, Тоха! Ну, спасибо, друг!
Thank Doha, you're a real friend.
Погнали скорее готовиться!
Let's go prepare already.
Ща мы закатим такую шум-программу, что прям ого-го!
It's gonna be a show she won't be able to forget. He left the classroom to join Karachi Basha. And I felt alone. And I was left alone to stay a blanket at Polina's empty seat. I just traded one friendship for another. Let's just hope I made the right choice. Dude, if she's not in love, she should be with Anton. I so see them together. They're literally like so cute together. What Anton? Anton is fucking in love with the fox, bro. Leave him be. The bus echoes wandering aimlessly in school darkness corners. I flew into the yard with my coat still half zipped. The weather forecast didn't lie about the coming blizzard. Excuse me. A lean cloud was coming at us from the north. I mildly roared, bubble inside of it. The other kids stood with their backs to the wind and laughed when the gust pushed them around the skating rink. The blizzard carried that laughter into the violet unknown. Romka rushed my way. As soon as he noticed me, the tiny school backyard that was usually empty.
Готов? Точно не сдрейфишь?
You ready? Sure you want chicken out?
Второго шанса не будет.
There won't be another chance. I wasn't ready at all. My stomach stung. It wanted me to get out of here. To bail out. To bail out from the stupid idea that was destined to fail from the very beginning. But it couldn't have been Romka halfway through the pearly on principle. He, in the meantime, was hurriedly counting our inventory with his ink-stained fingers.
Букет есть.
I've got the bouquet.
Маньяк присутствует.
The creep is also here.
Что там еще?
Do we need anything else?
А что с моим образом?
What about my costume?
Где мой топор или там
What is my axe or I don't know.
маска?
My mask.
Да не гони, Тоха!
Oh, come on, Tocha.
Надень ту зайчью, что с собой по жизни таскаешь.
Just put on the bunny mask you always carry
Только
around.
резче! Нельзя, чтобы Полина нас видела вместе.
Hurry up, we can't let Polina see us together. I looked at Ronka with distrust, but my fingers already found this slider on the backpack zipper and tugged at it in anticipation. Instead of getting surprised, I felt relief when I took out my real face. With it came calmness. The pain in my stomach subsided. Oh my gosh, those words. I can't do this, yo. I'm so sorry if I'm reading some words really badly, really wrong, completely wrong. I'm really sorry. I don't know half of these words. I instantly remembered the feeling of flight, weightless, and joy. One could probably seem so young, inducing, and insignificant now.
Давай, как репетировали.
Let's do it like we practiced.
Только она появится,
As soon as she appears,
Я прегражу ей дорогу.
I will stand in her
Ага.
way.
а я из-за тех кустов такой бац! И на выручку.
Yeah, and I'll show up to save her from these bushes, bam.
Веди себя посмелей, Тошек.
And you'll be bolder,
Что
Toshik.
как взаправду.
Like it's for
Я
real.
постараюсь себя не сдерживать.
I'll try my best. The simple piece of a cardboard and fur carried enough energy to complete with this bizarre furry. I put my real face on top of my glasses, gleeful. I fixed it so my eyes would look right through the slits. Romka disappeared. In his stead, Polina walked out from around the corner looking around burly. She had her trusty violin case with her. Fresh snow squeaked under her boots. Clouds devoured the sun, and the coming darkness turned me into a long, earled silhouette. After looking at me with suspicion, Polina started circling around the yard. She didn't recognize me. I stepped in front of Polina, not at all worried that my height or my clothes could give away my
Ты
identity.
случаем не потерялась, деточка?
Are you lost, girlie? She frowned and stepped back towards the bushes. Roke immediately appeared out of them, swearing. He moved sideways in an awkward manner like a crab while still hiding his hand that was holding the flowers behind his
Эй,
back.
садист проклятый!
Hey, you goddamn sadist.
Пока я здесь, никто не обидит эту девушку.
Oh, he's nervous. No, nobody will harm this girl while I'm here.
Понял? Ты!
Got it, you. I couldn't help but cringe and roll my eyes under the mask. Ronka's voice sounded fake and totally idiotic. He was way more believable during our rehearsal. I paid it no mind and brazenly grabbed Polina by the collar, pulling her closer. My fingers ran across her silky bangs. Polina let out an angry shriek, but that only made me smirk. Oh my, she's gonna hit me with the damn violin, bro. I was overwhelmed with permissiveness and impunity. Whatever you say, bro. I intended to push Polina to the ground and grab her so hard I would leave bruises. Okay, buddy. Nah, don't do like fucking that. Until the babbing Romka acquires proper acting skills.
Говорю, не тронь!
Stay away, you hear me? I didn't listen, just kept on going, drunk on my power and local confusion that stopped him from doing anything but mumbling silently to himself. And I could do anything other than goose of the money.
Прояви терпение, Рохля.
Wait for your turn, loser.
Сейчас закончу с девчонкой и обязательно возьмусь за тебя.
I'll get to you when I'm finished with this girl. Romka's eyes widened in surprise. I could tell he tried to keep his cool and stay true to his role for a moment. But before the amateur superhero could do anything, Polina intervened.
Так, что тут происходит?
Alright, what's going on here?
Пятифан, ты уберешь своего дружка?
But Tifa, would you get your body off me?
А,
Fucking told you she's gonna hit me with the damn violin, bro. Polina swung her gaze and hit me so hard I immediately sobered
я
up.
же... Он мне...
He's not.
Думаете, я вчера на свет появилась?
Do you think I was born yesterday?
Бяша, небось? Или...
Is it Basha or... She looked at me as her eyes could pierce the cardboard mask. Even under the dim light around us, I could see her indignant face redden.
Антон?
Anton?
Вот не думала, что ты такой.
I thought you were better than this. I started mumbling, looking for an excuse in a way in hopes that Romka would be the first to explain everything. But that failure of an actor just stared at Snowball, his face red as beet from the embarrassment. Planning such a big show and screwing up even bigger. Polina watched us with her fists clenched before she suddenly shouted,
Клоуны!
"Clowns!" Damn right, bro. Her loud verdict still echoed off the school walls like a trapped doe when Polina broke into a run of the snow-covered asphalt. Her shadow waved like the hem of a dress and disappeared around the corner. Aww. Romka hung his head in shame. A battered bouquet plopped down in my great middle of a wet
Это
snow.
фиаско, братан.
We're screwed up big time, bro. Aww. I took off the mask from my sweaty face. The wind cooled my skin. It felt like along with the mask, I took off a layer of intrusive thought and emotions. Romka scratched with his teeth, staring down at his feet. Lost and depressed, he couldn't counter fate's punches. Unlike me, I knew how terrible he felt. He was ready to crush everything around him or bang his head against the concrete. He was ready to do anything but ask Polina to come back. He was strong and brave, but his fear of showing any weakness implied him greatly. A possible resolution flashed in my mind. I placed my hand on Romka's shoulder. We're here. Okay. I sprinted across the schoolyard, trying to catch up to Polina. An echo followed my footsteps. The girl's violent gaze swayed like a tail of an annoying cat.
Полин!
Pauline. She slowed down but didn't turn
Ну,
around.
Полин!
Pauline, please. I could finally see her pretty profile.
Чего?
What? I got after her and carefully grabbed her by the elbow. She didn't yank it away. It was a good
Ты все
sign.
неправильно поняла.
It was just a big misunderstanding. Paulina brushed a lock of her hair off her face. I thought that she probably stole that move from one of the Sharon Stone movies. Her way was still strict.
Что тут понимать-то?
What's there to misunderstand?
Ромка спланировал геройский поступок. В кавычках, конечно.
Romka plans to be heroic deed. Well, in his own word. Yeah, that's right.
А ты вызвался быть шутом, от которого он меня защитит.
Yeah, she's smart, bro. And he offered to be the clown he would protect me from.
Еще и маску где-то нашел. Гадкую такую.
He even managed to find a mask this ugly somewhere. I wanted to shout, "This is not ugly at all," but I said something completely different
Я
instead.
это не поняла.
And that's where you're
Ты
wrong.
Ромке очень нравишься.
Ronka really likes you. Curiosity flashed in her eyes. I wanted to hug Polina, steal her, and lean into her the forest. I wanted to introduce her to my new friends. I wanted to flute to sing. Polina would have surely liked its melody. I wanted us to jump high in the sky above the clouds. There, under the stars that are pinned in the night sky, I would tell Polina how much I needed her. That she like water and I'm dying from thirst.
Я думала, я тебе нравлюсь.
I thought you also liked me. Bro, buddy. You want everyone to like you or what? I played dumb.
Мне?
Me? Polina fought off my clutches, annoyed.
Все ясно.
I get it now.
Да постой же, нравишься.
Wait, I do like
Ты
you.
всем нравишься.
Everybody
Но
does.
Ромка, он особенный.
But Ромka is a special case.
Особенный лжец.
The special case of a liar.
Он целеустремленный и на самом деле серьезнее, чем кажется.
He's determined. He's actually way more serious than he
Помнишь, ты
looks.
говорила о побеге? С ним бы ты точно сбежала.
Remember how you told me about wanting to escape? You would definitely be able to do that
В
with
какой-нибудь
him.
большой сверкающий город.
He would take you to some big shiny
Да куда
city.
угодно.
He'll take you whatever you
Он
want.
обещал защищать тебя.
He swore to protect you. Pauline stared into the darkness outside of the school boundaries. There was only the wind and the swirling snow.
И что теперь прикажешь?
And what do you want me to do now?
От его обещаний детей рожать?
Bear children from his outs?
Для начала узнать поближе. Дать ему шанс.
Just give him a chance to get to know him better.
Шутки шутками, а настоящий маньяк еще на свободе.
Jokes aside, there's the real serial killer still on the loose.
Позволь Ромке проводить тебя сегодня.
Let Ronka escort you home today. I forced myself to speak, but my lips went numb and my face turned to stone. I was afraid that my voice would give away my true feelings. Words were like razor that cut my chest and my windpipe before scattering out of my mouth. Paulina stayed silent for what felt like eternity and beyond. She snored angrily and tapped her fingers on the black violin case. Finally, she sighed and spoke.
Передай своему Ромке, что я жду у школьных ворот.
Tell your Ronka that I'll be waiting near the school
Но
gates.
чтоб не думал себе всякое.
But don't let him get the wrong idea. I weighed happiness. I could fake emotions if needed be.
Ты не пожалеешь.
You won't regret it. I slowly shoved my way around the corner, my eyes shut tight and my head beating like a hammer that throw nails deep into my soul. Ronka sat in the squatting position, ruffling his short hair.
Она ждет тебя у ворот.
She's waiting for you at the gate. Aww. His emotion completely changed. I was rewarded with the amazed look on my buddy's face. He sprang up, choked on words. Total opposite of the shut-up silent leader that I met just last week.
Тош, ты спас меня!
Towards you're my savior.
Братан, да я теперь твой должник на века!
I'm in your debt forever.
Хочешь, я тебе тетрис подгоню? А хочешь, научу рукопашным приемам?
Oh, he's so sweet. Do you want me to fetch you a Tetris console or maybe teach you how to fist fight?
Или...
Or I only had one dream, to be left alone. So I could watch the forest away in the wind in complete silence. So I could breathe in the frosty smell through the old mask.
Иди уже.
Go already. I hope that when it comes to Elisa, I won't need to choose between friendship and my feelings. I have no one left apart from her. Ola. Well, maybe also Ola. Maybe? Fuck off. But of course, she was my only ray of light in this pitch black taiga. How could I forget about my little sister?
Я знаю, чего я хочу.
I know what I want. Romka, who already started walking, stopped and
Я
looked at me.
хочу оказаться вместе с сестрой в Диснейленде.
I want to go to Disneyland with my sister. My buddy smirked and put his hat to the back of his
И
head.
что ты предлагаешь?
And what do you suggest?
Сберкассу обнести?
We rob a bank or something?
Нет, надо просто поймать маньяка.
No, we just need to catch the serial
Того,
killer.
кто в ответе за все эти похищения.
The one that is responsible for
И
all the
получить
killings.
обещанную награду в милиции.
Then we'll get the reward from the police. Romka winched and hid his hand in the pockets of his pants.
Думаешь, тебе этот лейтенант что-то за сотрудничество отстегнет?
You really think the lieutenant will pay you for helping out?
Подарит максимум часы командирские и будь здоров.
The best you'll get is probably officer watch or something. I got tired of arguing with
Ты
Romka.
поможешь мне? Да или нет?
Will you help me? Yes or
Я
no?
сказал уже, мы команда.
I've already told you. We are a team.
Куда ты, туда и я.
We move together.
Хорошо.
Good.
Теперь понять бы, с чего начинать.
If only we knew where to start.
Слушай,
Wait up.
Бяша говорил, что слышал плач в буреломе за кладбищем.
Basha said he heard someone crying in the windfall behind the cemetery.
Готов поспорить, это была Катя.
I bet it was Katya. I tensed up like a guitar string. Katya was a step towards Simeon, and she was a step towards Vova. We'll help the police arrest that accused killer, and our village would stop living in fear, and an adult would lift the restriction that prohibit Oля from going outside. And if I'm be able to teach her how to jump in the sky with her new
Как
friends.
тогда будем действовать?
What's the plan then?
Так сразу не скажу, да и время поджимает.
I can't say for now, and I'm sure in time here.
Давай пересечемся у дома Полины через час.
Let's meet near Polina's house in an hour.
Нет, лучше через 1,5.
No, in an hour and a half.
Знаешь, где она живет?
You know where she lives, right? I remember the house number. I sneakily looked up in Polina's questionnaire.
Думаю, найду.
I'll find my way there.
Отлично, мне пора.
Well, great. I'll be going then. Great. I'll be going. Well, I'll be going then. Whatever. Anarka sped off, leaving me alone to try and calm down my gulping heart. Oh well. Oh my goodness, my bestie. Maybe now when I have... Excuse me. Maybe now when I have Romka's support, this nightmare will finally end. Biasha, who was chewing on some sunflower seeds, grimaced as soon as I approached him.
Смотрите-ка! Тьфу,
Look.
явился, не запылился на.
Look who finally came.
Бросили меня тут на. И срулили вдвоем.
You abandoned me and left with your bestie.
Еще на команда Вольтрона называется.
Aww. And he called us the Voltron team, eh? Oh, excuse me. Biasha gave me a morose look and turned away. For a minute, I pondered whether Biasha could help a serial such as Forkatse, but what if Romka Krangi will only ruin everything? Excuse me, don't invite or invite. His eyes look like cat eyes. Like you see if you scroll way too fast. I will invite him because we are the team. We move together. I'm so sorry if I will end up... Actually, we're saving here. Just in case if this is another choice. There. One choice, another choice, another choice. Oh my goodness. There's so much choices. I will invite him because we are the team. And I want us to be together. But at the same time, I don't want him being in pain. I don't want to hurt him. I will invite him. It's his way to say yes or no.
Ну, Биаш, не обижайся.
Come on, Biasha, don't be mad.
Голову совсем потерял. Ты уж не злись на него
Wonka
сильно.
just lost his head for a bit. Don't be too tough on
А
him.
про тебя я помню. Вот, держи от меня подарок.
I never forgot about you. Here, I have a gift. I handed him my improvised sketch of Ultron, a giant transformer robot made out of 5 smaller Leon robots, to Biasha.
Ничего себе! Это мне на!
Oh, sick, this for me.
Спасибо, Антоха! Лазил!
Oh, I love it. Thanks, Tosha, much appreciated.
Чего уж там.
Don't mention
Через
it.
1,5 часа встречаемся у Полининого дома.
No, see you in an hour and a half near Polina's
Получается
house.
срочное дело.
We have some urgent business. Biasha's face became pink from
Чем
happiness.
будем заниматься?
What are you two up to? I shot him a sad smile when calculating our chances.
Постараемся не пропасть без вести.
Try not to go missing. Yeah, no. 3 Musketeers. You took Basha along. I got that achievement. I love Basha. Basha is my, I love him so much. He's so cool. He's so fun. He's like the funniest character here. Every time he plays here, he's so funny. I love him. After the longest 1.5 hours in my life, I felt like my brain was put into a blender and ground into gray mush. Anxious thoughts overlapped in my head. Katya, who went missing, the forest, the serial killer, the crypts, the graves, the crosses. Biasha crawled out of the early twilight, a block away from the plane we agreed to meet
Чего
at.
унылый такой на? Свежих анекдотов нет?
What's with the long face? Out of fresh dad jokes? Right now, I was happy to see him. Right now, I was happy to see even his ugly mug.
Вся банда в сборе.
Gather up, gang. Bringing up Romka's day was clearly unnecessary. I could tell it went wonderfully by the white grin on his face. Romka rammed me jokingly in the
Ну
side.
айда, джентльмены!
Let's move, gentlemen.
Этот счастливый, тот несчастный.
One is happy, the other is
Ведь
sad.
вас поймешь на.
You guys are weird.
А ты лишний раз, Беш, не думай.
Don't think too much, Basha.
То, глядишь, последняя извилина узлом закрутится.
Your last brain cell might pop if you overexert it. Oh, he didn't say anything. I hoped he would. At the same time, the village folk cooked dinners inside their homes, watched their TVs, fought over silly things. Grim-faced men smoked on their porches while rollers creaked. the blizzard arches from the village. But it wasn't the bazaar that worried or scared me. The forest grew in front of our faces, and I wasn't sure if we entered it or it just devoured us with its toothy maw. Pines creaked and long shadows stretched from the taiga. They bent their tongues on both sides of the road. None of us spoke a single word when we stepped into the windbreak. Pale fog steamed above the ravens, its tail swirling in a ghostly dance. The noxious smell of church candle wax around us muddled by mud. The snow slurped, giving my weight under the soles of my shoes. Bumps all around us remember. Being fucking honest, I don't get what I'm reading. Bumps all around us reminded me of funeral mounds, with twisted, wilting trees acting as crosses. Darkness wailed and bubbled from underneath the frozen twin. The wind howled in anger. Keeping track of time became meaningless. At some point, we stopped before a pile of windfall.
Значит так,
Alright,
поисковая операция начинается.
search mode activated.
Далеко не разбредаемся, ищем любые следы Кати или похитителя.
Don't go too far from each other. Look for any signs of Katya or her
И
kidnapper.
желательно, пацаны, поживее.
And be quick about it, guys.
Уже через час станет темно, хоть глаз выколи.
In just an hour, this place will be pitch black. We started carefully wandering through fallen trees, in the vain hope of finding at least something.
Хрена лысого мы в таких потемках найдем.
We won't find shit in this darkness, eh?
Давайте уже лучше по домам.
Let's go home.
Чё тут у нас?
Hey, what do we have
А
here?
мне сегодня фартит.
Today's my lucky day.
Братва! Я, кажись, нашел!
The guys have found
Это ж
something.
Каткин кошелек!
This is Katya's purse. I hate myself. I hate myself. I hate myself. Biasha. He's my I really wish nothing would fucking happen to him. And what now? And then I heard a tearful scream. I had no idea who produced it. Was it Biasha, Romka, or me? Then I finally saw it with my own eyes, but I still couldn't believe them. Oh, he's here. He's here. Biasha, his hair completely white. Stumbled away in horror before eventually plopping into a snow pile. I looked at his outstretched hand. He pointed out the void. His fingers shook like crazy. Blah. Biasha jumped up as something hit him and fled. Romka didn't even glance his way. Dude, don't let him get away. He kept staring in front of himself without blinking, without breathing. I didn't even notice how many legs started carrying me towards something incredibly horrific. With an intensive motion, I pulled away the veil of fluffy evergreen. A small curling. That's a fucking gate. That's the fucking garage. A small clearing that was once burned out with the priestly lightning strike showed itself from behind the spruces, a circle of blackened tree stumps. And inside it, the black garage. Its smooth walls painted black, it seemed like they absorbed darkness itself. It felt like the garage wasn't just a metal box that could be easily moved from one place to another. It was alive. Alright. Don't let Biasha be alone, please. That shit is gonna fucking jump at me again like it did last time. An insect. Insect with a black glossy carapace. A glutinous carrion. And with a black glossy. This is only words I know. Insect. Glutinous carrion. The fuck is that? I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, y'all. We kept staring at it, while he watched us carefully with his single red blinking eye. I tried to persuade myself that it was just a light bulb. Don't jump. Don't fucking jump at me, please. The low hum produced by an electronic generator sounded menacing. Okay. I was literally having my palm against my screen, but okay. It's unlocked. I tried swallowing. My mouth was dry as desert. The garage doors were open. Darkness swirled inside it. I felt someone's touch. Roka put his palm on my shoulder. Are we going? He looked far older than his real age. Actually, he looked like a decrepit old man.
Куда? Ты что, сбрендил?
Where are you,
Давай
insane?
предупредим лейтенанта Тихонова.
Let's go, warn little Tikhanov. Ромка spat at his feet.
Не будь ты таким наивным, Тоха.
Don't be silly, Tocha.
Твой Тихонов вон даже варежку в лесу отыскать не смог. Ха-ха.
Tikhonov couldn't even find a man in the forest.
Да и западло с ментом сотрудничать. Особенно, когда я у него на учете состою.
Having the cops is for pussies, especially now when I'm on their juvenile criminal list. Oh, sure, a fucking knife will do anything, bro. This man literally kidnapped like 4 kids without any trace. I don't think a knife and a 6th grader will do much, buddy. The Lyquid brandished his trademark knife and looked at me.
Маньяк наверняка вернулся туда, в свое логово.
The serial killer has probably returned to his
Если
lair.
получится, возьмем его тепленьким, пока он не ждет.
We might catch him off guard out and capture him.
Иначе в следующий раз подкараулит уже он.
Or next time he'll be the one ambushing us. The animal kid said he was just a man from the village, but can we beat him by ourselves?
Второго шанса может не быть, брат.
There might not be a second chance, bro.
Так что решайся.
Time to decide. To police station? That's at the garage. Skipping? No, not skip. Hold on. How do I save? Okay, saving again, y'all. Here, I'm gonna save here. And I kind of thought to stop here. Does it show time? It does. 23, 2020. 23:32. So it's been like what, 10 minutes? 00:32. What is this time? 23:32. There's no way it's been 10 minutes since that. Okay, to the police station. I'm not gonna go because nothing will change. And nothing will be found, so we will... Fuck. Actually, nothing will change if I'm going to the police station, but if I go to the garage... I'm curious as fuck, dude. Curiosity killed the cat. One of us might go... But shit, I'm so curious. I saved. Y'all, this is a game. I'm able to do a next playthrough, we will choose the other options. We got closer to the building. The metal box was completely silent apart from the generator's hum. Romka knocked on the gate with his knuckles, as if to make sure it's not going to turn into predatory mob. Wait, yo. Yeah, I wanna pee. I feel like I'm gonna piss myself. With newfound confidence, but I don't wanna go yet. I'm like so locked in, playing this game that I don't wanna leave. I wanna see what happens. But I'm gonna piss myself, bro. He opened the gates wider and started feeling around the wall, looking for the light switch.
Помоги-ка мне.
Toha, give me a hand here. Turn on. Or fucking... Okay, y'all. Fucking axe. A saw. That is torture. It turned out to be an ordinary garage on the inside. I don't think so. I do not think that is blood. Tool shelves on both sides, canisters, rags, and a covered car. No serial killer, no murder victims. I even chucked in relief. Similar emotion could be read from my companion's face. Romka entered the garage and went clockwise around the car. Oh, that's a car? He rummaged through the dusty shelves, then looked at me. Oh. Actually, yeah, it's not that bad. But I just thought that was blood. I can't really see... Me plus someone, I can't really see what that says. Like, I can't manage to... There's like 2 letters. And that's all I can get. Vanya. Plus... Help. Hepapo. You see Hepapo? I don't know. I got brave enough to stand on foot inside the garage. Darkness was plastered all over the corners like a spider web. But if there ever was a spider here, it left its nest a long time ago. Hold on, what the fuck? Never mind. Like, what is these dots? See? What is that? Several limbs mounted on ground meat and heads plastered with meat files. I see all of that inside this box. Just like a nightmare, a scary version of the Fiend of the Wonders, where the house pulls out oozing prizes out of the black box. In reality, the box was empty. Even if there was something inside, it was probably taken out of some point. Okay, what else I can look at? Why does this look so much like an altar? As in the garage in the church. And there here are the attributes of an inhuman Tiger virgin. I don't want to look at the icons of that beauty faith, ancient sculptures and iron relics. No, it's just a pile of junk. Nobody is worshipped here. Shrines like these don't exist. And there's some wax on the tabletop because they often have blackouts and the owner works in a candlelight. Talk. What's that? Rusty tools that look like steel fangs inside the jaws of this icy place. Or like torture tools of a medieval executioner. The moment you touch these, a wound will bloom. I'm so sorry for escaping. I'm trying to change my position. The moment you touch these, a wound will bloom on your fingers, and the riskily cut will get infected from the rust and dried fat, and you'll rot away alive. There's also something scary on those pincers. I need to go and check. Pain. It's just pain. How are you sure about that? The surrounding dim light could reach there. Anything could be hidden in the dark. What if someone is watching me from there, hiding behind steel webs? Excuse me. Let me stand on my tippy toes. No, nothing but dust and old junk. Last thing? What did it grip? What crouched under the pressure of this metal boss? What poured down on the workbench from the ripping flesh? It cast iron parts scrambled from countless use. But it was just a normal metalwork device. We had one just like this in our shop classroom. I asked for metal parts, not for victims. Drops of oil, not blood. How are you sure about that?
Ржавый хлам.
Ugh, nothing but rusty junk.
Оказывается, это место капец какое унылое.
This place turned out to be boring as
Какому
fuck.
такому мудаку пришла в голову идея перевозить гараж с места на место?
What kind of a moron had the bright idea to move the garage from place to place all the
Пошли
time?
отсюда.
We're leaving.
Ага.
Okay.
Давай догоним Бяшу. Ему крепко досталось.
No, let's catch up with Basha. He got really bad. No. I went out to the snowfall. Uncle was also stopping towards the exit when he suddenly stopped and stared at the car.
Слушай, а что это мы с пустыми руками будем возвращаться?
Yeah, like, put that thing out. I want to see what there is. Hey, why leave this place
Дай-ка я
empty-handed?
хоть магнитолу скручу.
Let me at least snatch the tape there.
Обожди минуту, я мигом.
I'll be back in a jiffy. Somebody sniffled from under the cover. I almost plopped in the snow pile from surprise.
Ты слышал? Она там.
Did you hear her? It's her. Who's her? I watched my friend toggling the cloud, but I couldn't muster the strength to rush his aid. My legs froze into the ground. Still, Rumka managed even without me. The cover he slashed with his knife flew to the side. There was no car underneath it. Is that a fucking meat grinder? Instead, as we're growing out of the floor, there stood a huge meat grinder, sparkling with its well-oiled parts. Is Katya there? Oh my fucking god. I saw one just like this in Other 16 and Beyond. I saw it in Russian TV program covering the problems of 90s youth, homelessness, the rock moments, substance abuse, troubles in familial relationship, and lack of healthy hobbies. An industrial giant, a factory used to grind cow carcasses when making sausages. That's Katya. What the fuck? Inside the bowl, which remembered me of bloodthirsty Mosovan, sat a tied up Katya. She looked like she just snapped out of daydream. Her eyes surrounded in horror. The gag in Katya's mouth prevented her from doing anything but moaning and sniffing. Get over here. I threw off my stupor like a heavy trap and rushed inside the garage. I can see. Oh my fucking god. In the meantime, Roka also managed to climb the steel death machine. He grabbed Katya under her shoulders and he must have pressed some sort of a button with his knee. The mechanism started rumbling like an empty stomach. Romka realized what he has done, so he screamed. Fuck, turn it off, turn it off.
Сейчас, держись!
Okay, hang in there. It's no use. Not a single damn button of a switch helped us through stopping their horrible scratching wheels.
Работает! Ни хрена не помогает!
It's not working, I can't do shit.
Помоги мне!
Get your ass over here then. We bent towards Katya and tried to pull her out of the elbow. The spiders on the bottom got to work. They slowly wound up, gathering more and more speed with every turn. Then it came the crunching sound, like that of a flame eating away a firewood. Dude, please? Please, no. I can't click it. I can't. It's not doing shit. I don't know how. I don't know how to do it. Am I rescuing her or what? Let's have her body, yo. Fuck. Katya went for the ground, but the ground didn't let go. It started to fuse. I screamed when I saw Katya squashed legs getting wrapped around her feet. That looked like a pair of battered stockings now. Her bones pierced the skin and cut out like pointed clips. I knew Cam floated around and gave some syrup. I was trying to pull Katya out, but I could tell I was losing. Please, how do I do that? How do I do that? How? The blades crashed her pelvis. The bloody gravy bubbled up. Katya kept wailing, holding the same manner. Her eyes, bloodshot from all the bursts of blood vessels popped out of their sockets. The blades reached her stomach. They scooped up the glaucous types of intensive peace. Just like oil-wrapped spaghetti around her fork, the stench of interest spread through the garage. I stopped trying to help Katya. She was clearly too far gone for me. The girl said the angle helplessly. Her misty eyes stared into space. They made Grady chew through Katya's ribcage. And devoured her barely formed breast. Alright, Rich, what the fuck would you say that? Her face darkened due to rising blood pressure. Scarlet streams ran from her eyes and ears. Katya was dead, but the machine had no intention of stopping. Hair got tangled in the blades and scalp got separated from Katya's skull with a loud smacking sound. The skin on her face slid down. The damn grimace made me stagger away. I felt a pair of hands on my body, and I felt that I was also about to get thrown into the boat as a berserk. I was about to become a part of the same mass as Katya. But it was wrong to drag me away. Oh, he dragged me away. What the fuck? From the mechanism's metal truck, a thick blood-filled sausages with hair and bones mixed flop into the tray.
Какого хрена ты стоял как вкопанный?
Why the fuck did you just
Мы же
stand
могли
there?
успеть её
We could have
спасти.
saved her.
Вот уж не думал, что ты ее так сильно
Man, I
ненавидишь.
had no idea you hated her that much. I tried, I swear I tried. You couldn't! I could have saved her, bro. I will reach you. I'm gonna actually try it. Fuck, I'm gonna try. I swear I'm gonna try to save her. We need to get out of here. We stumbled out of the garage. I grabbed a handful of snow and shoved it in my mouth, then chewed on the mushy substance. Noah was on his knees, wiping his face with snow. I crawled away from the monstrous meat grinder, clinging to the ice with my nails. I caught as I was trying to expurgate the memory of what I saw. But I knew that I would never forget the smell, the sound of breaking bones, and Katya's agony. Roma crawled up to me in full force. For a moment, I felt like he lost his sanity from horror, and now he was going to tear into my throat like a wild beast. What the fuck? Why? What the fuck? Instead, he grabbed my coat and started scrunching scar jump from my sleeve with
Что ты
snow.
делаешь?
What are you doing?
Никто не должен узнать.
We can't let anybody know.
О чем ты?
What do you mean?
Никакой милиции, слышишь?
We're not going to the police, got it?
Катю по частям мы не соберем.
We're clearly not gluing Katya back together.
А я не хочу сесть в тюрьму, как мой батя.
And I do not want to end up in jail like my old man.
Но ты говорил...
But you said...
Говорил.
Right, I did. He threw a hateful glare at the garage.
Я включил мясорубку.
I turned on the meat grinder.
Нечаянно.
By accident.
Попробуй докажи.
Try and prove that.
Им только и надо, чтобы на кого-то повесить убийство.
They just need a scapegoat for all this killing.
Я за решетку пойду. а маньяк будет разгуливать на свободе.
I'll be behind bars and the serial killer will walk free.
Блядь! А жизнь ведь только начала налаживаться.
Fuck, and my life was just starting to get better.
Но мы не можем просто так.
But we can't just...
Можем. Поклянись, что никому не
We
скажешь.
can't swear you won't lie. Swear you won't tell anyone. He didn't say the or else part aloud, but his tone or voice clearly had that implication. I stayed silent for a minute. I spent it thinking about the bloody gravy that was flowing out of the machine. Roman was right. Even if Tikhanov believes us, the garage might be gone by that time. It would just magically teleport to some other clearing on the other side of the damn forest.
Пожалуйста!
Please.
Кто-то должен защищать Полину.
Someone has to protect Polina. Or let's you. I thought while nobody,
Хорошо.
nodding slowly. Okay. I was afraid I wouldn't be able to keep my word. That mom will read out of my face, that she will notice the blood drops or sense the smell, and I will crack. I'll just fall on the floor before her and start wailing, scared for myself and for my family. At that moment, I had no idea what was actually waiting for me at this place I mistakenly called home. The front door was open and swayed slightly in the wind. It felt like my skin was getting covered in rime. I clenched my fist. Darkness oozed into the hallway and snowflakes floated inside along with it, landing softly on the rug, like a pack of vultures that sense their food. I imagined 3 meat grinders in different parts of the house and 3 members of my family getting grounded by their blades. Okay, don't fucking do that. Oh, that's don't. Don't. I stepped in the doorway with the utmost caution. For a moment, I thought I heard someone talking in the kitchen, but it turned out to be a radio broadcast. The previously mentioned cycle is getting even closer to the region. The official forecast for tomorrow suggests gusts of the wind reaching up to cyclones per hour. Russia has called the decision to exercise extreme caution. The roads are closed off, the cold air streaming coming from the article and bracing massive blizzard. I heard voices. I fucking thought it was in my house again. I heard voices coming from the upper floor, too. For this time in my life, sounds of girl calmed me down. The staircase let out a long squeak. I took one step, yet my heart managed to beat 6 or 7 times in the meantime. The door to my parents' bedroom was ajar. A shadow play unfolded inside a light spot. Black silhouettes were performing a dance of hatred. Mom hissed at Dad, her wrist flying toward the ceiling, and he towered over her, his hands crossed on his huge chest.
В опасности. И все из-за тебя.
We're all in danger, and it's all your fault.
И не ври, ты видела его в поселке.
And stop lying, you saw him in the village.
Он вычислил, где мы живем.
He found out where we live.
Это был не он.
It wasn't him.
Я читала в газетах, на что способны твои дружки.
I read about the things your bodies are capable of in the newspaper. I ran towards my bedroom. My parents were in the middle of another quarrel where they showered each other with mutual accusations. Dad let out a low, beast-like roar.
Пусть они прекратят.
Make them stop. Mona stood in the corridor, pressing her little palms against her ears. I chased away the illusion where my sister was getting devoured by the blaze of a meat grinder. Why the fuck would you, why? Her face, swollen from crying, made me skin freeze. And I almost managed to push Katya's bloody image out of my mind. What happened?
Они разведутся.
They're going to divorce. I hugged my sister and held her tight. My tongue refused to listen to my commands, to look for excuses. It felt like the screams were coming from every direction, right and left, up and down, splitting my head apart. Swear words rained down on us, so we covered our heads with our hands, like creatures running from a bombing.
Я хочу уйти.
I want to escape. To your room?
Нет. Дальше.
No, far away.
Отведи меня в Небыляндию. Ты обещал.
Let me to the Neverland, you promised. I carefully yanked Oda's hand from her wrist and led her away from the room with her parents, which was vibrating with malice.
Из-за тебя.
Your fault.
Ради кого?
For whom? Your own and only your world. I would never. In moments like these, I despised them more than they despised each other. I bolted down the door to my room and I leaned against it. My knees gave way.
Почему тебя не было так долго?
Why were you out for so
Я
long?
пытался помочь одной девочке.
I tried to help a girl.
Ты помог ей?
Did you help her?
Не думаю.
I don't think so. You didn't. I didn't, y'all. This was my fucking fault. I didn't know how to do that. Something hit the window ledge on the outside. Ola shouted and shifted her gaze towards it. Bam! Another snowball smacked into the window frame.
Ты ждешь кого-то?
Were you expecting someone? I didn't reply. Instead, I let go of her wrist. Ola wept in fear. I crossed the room, waiting from every shoot coming from my parents. I could hear plates getting smashed now. They must have moved their argument to the kitchen. I'm gonna stop here. We're gonna see what's gonna happen next time. I'm gonna save here. Yes, fuck. Did I save that moment? Yeah, I saved that moment. When I finish this first ending that we're gonna get, I will 100%. The first thing I'll do is try to save Ola. Not Ola. No. Katja. I will try to save her and see what ending we'll get from that. This is the second ending I want to get. If it will change that, if I save her or not. But this episode was fucked up. Oh fuck, I'm having goosebumps all over my body. I just didn't know how to save her. I was clicking that damn button and I didn't know. I was clicking it. I think you heard me clicking it, but I think I was supposed to be clicking it more faster. And I was just click, I was just, and I was supposed to be clicking it, you know what I mean? But I'm gonna do that definitely next time when we get the first ending. Which won't be great. This ending is gonna be fucked up. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one. Thank you.